You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, got a couple of things in this video involving the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark. The Indiana Fever sent, and I'm talking about actual players, Lexi Hall, Leah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, sent messages to the to young girl athletes, women aspiring to be in sports, and it's a pretty good video. And they put that out. I can imagine that certain political entities out there will be upset. I think we all saw what happened today at the White House and feel good about where women's sports officially are now. And also, we've got ESPN's ranks of WNBA players right now. And Caitlin Clark is really damn high. One could argue she's not high enough. But I think it's pretty surprising for a lot of these folks. I will tell you this straight up. Angel Reese ain't nowhere to be found in the top 10. She's not involved. You're not here. Sorry, but not sorry. You're not to be seen. All right? Now, I don't know where you are on Caitlin Clark, a lot of you viewers, but one could argue she's not high enough. Her haters will be furious that she's as high as they are, and there's a few of those comments. She's pretty damn high. There's only one player ahead of her in the league, and a lot of us could argue she may pass that player this year. Just throwing that out. So, let's get to this. I think this is pretty cool. In fact, let's just watch the video, and it will start with Lexi Hull. Let's go.
I think if you're watching this and you're a young girl playing a sport, playing basketball, that it's possible. If this is a dream of yours, if it's something that you really want to do, that I truly believe you can get there, and it just takes hard work and dedication.
Some advice I would give for any younger athletes would be your journey is not someone else's journey, and just focus and understand that your path is different. Continue to trust God, have a strong foundation, whether that's with your family, whether that's your faith.
Whatever support system it is for you, I think being able to have that, and it doesn't need to be a bunch of people, it can be one person, it can be two people that really have your back and always have your best interests and push you to help you be successful. I think, that's the best thing, is have a really healthy support system that you can always rely on, whether the moments are amazing and great and you're at the top, or whether you are at the bottom and really struggling.
If I could tell a young kid, when you find a sport that you love and you enjoy it for you. You find it and you do it because of you. You enjoy it. You find joy in it. You find love in it. Not your parent, not your grandparent, not the world, not the social media world. You find love in it because you love it and it makes you happy. Once you establish that, it's something that means something to you, you'll do whatever to make sure you achieve it.
I mean, that's a pretty good message, man. That cheese ad hits you right in the face at the end, but nonetheless, it's a great message. It is. And this thing's only got 40,000 views on it because, I think in this day and time, look, there's been a lot of crapping on women in sports the last couple of years. It's good for these young girls to get inspirational messages about getting out there. Sports is very valuable, keeps you out of trouble. We all know the drill, right? So I thought it was a really good video when I watched it, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to put that in a video because I think it's valuable. So what is also valuable is ESPN's rankings of WNBA players, and let's just take a look at this. Caitlin Clark has established herself as one of the best players in the WNBA. We know that, blah, blah, blah. So ahead of the 2025 WNBA season, the media giant, and just to be honest with you, I don't have a lot of respect for ESPN at all. Almost none, all right? But evidently this is some kind of analytics-based voting situation that they've got going on, and this is the criteria. The media giant released its fantasy rankings, which are based on, quote, ESPN's default women's basketball settings, which award 1 point for each point, assist, rebound, a bonus point for making a three-pointer, and 2 points each for blocks and steals. Yeah, but who determines that? Who determines how the analytics are, what number of points are weighed. Well, why have one that's 2, and you get the point. Never mind. Unsurprisingly, Clark is listed number 2. All right, some of y'all are going to be mad. Only behind WNBA MVP Asia Wilson. This ranking came after a big first year that saw the Indiana Fever playmaker average 19.7 points a game, 5.2 rebounds, 8.4 assists, by the way, that led the league, 1.3 steals, and 0.7 blocks per game. And if I remember correctly, Caitlin Clark actually had averaged more block shots than Angel Reese. I believe that's a thing. So let's all get a laugh together here, because this is the list. And you see the list, right? Well, I don't see, correct me if I'm wrong, do you see Angel Reese on this list? Let's go. Asia Wilson, Caitlin Clark, Brianna Stewart, Nafisi Collier, Alyssa Thomas, Rika's on there, Sabrina Ionescu, Jonquel Jones. I like Jonquel Jones. Jewel Lloyd, and Kelsey Plum. I don't see Angel Reese in the top 10. There's got to be some kind of tragic mistake, right? There's got to be a massive slip-up somewhere. Of course, a lot of people pointed out that Caitlin Clark's number 2 on this list, but the retards that make out the Olympic selections, the Olympic Committee, remember all those women, those hateful, spiteful women? Dawn Staley's one of them, if I remember correctly, was involved in that. Cheryl Reeve, the coach. Number 2 player in the entire league, not on the Olympic team. Just pointing that out. And, of course, you did have some haters. Please, Clark is not better than Stewie, Fee, or Ionescu. Clark is not better than Stewart. They glazing Clark is not better than Ionescu, blah, blah, blah. No matter what Caitlin Clark does, she's going to have some haters out there. It's just they're losing their minds over all the people that have either been traded for and signed for the Indiana Fever right now. And, of course, it looks like a powerhouse of a team with Stephanie White leading the charge. Man, let's play some basketball. It should be a fun season. Looking forward to it. But it's interesting. I mean, again, I didn't see an Angel Reese in there anywhere. And I seem to remember the legacy media shoehorning her into every article about the Rookie of the Year that ever saw publication last year anywhere on the interwebs. Interesting. She wasn't there. I wonder if she was even like, I don't know if they showed you past top 10. I would venture to say, is she in the top 20 ? Top 30. 20 to 30? 30 to 40? Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.